Ben is walking on a downtown street one day and sees his old high school friend, Daniel, a little way ahead. Daniel, how are you?" he greets his old buddy after getting his attention. "Not so good," says Daniel. "Why, what happened?" Ben queries. "Well," Daniel says, "I just went bankrupt and I've still got to feed my family. I don't know what I'm going to do." "Could have been worse," Ben replies calmly. "Could have been worse." A month or so later, Ben again encounters Daniel in a restaurant. "And how are things now?" he asks. "Terrible," says Daniel. "Our house burned down last night." "Could have been worse," says Ben again with total aplomb, and goes about his business. A month later, Ben runs into Daniel a third time. "Well, how goes it?" he inquires. "Oh," says Daniel, "things just get worse and worse. It's one tragedy after another. Now my wife has left me." Daniel nods his head and gives his usual optimistic-seeming little smile, accompanied by his usual words. "Could have been worse." This time, Daniel grabs Ben by the shoulders. "Wait a minute," he says. "I'm not going to let you off so easy this time. 3 times in the past few months we've run into one another, and every time I've told you the latest disaster in my life. Every time you say the same thing, could have been worse. This time, for God's sake, Ben, I want you to tell me, how in heaven's name could it have been any worse?" Ben looks at Daniel with the same little wisp of a smile. "Could have been worse," he says. "Could have happened to me."